His boss at Joy FM was celebrating his birthday. John Mark.
Indeed, we want to do to Chawa.
In this instant, it's really important that
Indeed,
you do that.
We have to do to Chawa as they put it, and we just want to appreciate PMC. It was his birthday over the weekend. I think the month of February. I don't know if when they were employing they were looking at the month, saying we just have to ensure that everyone is born in this month. Paul celebrated his. Inuit did as well, but PMC also did. I know that his picture is going to be on the screen very shortly. Of course, there we go. Of course, happy birthday to our very, very own. And of course, a man who wears a number of hats. Joyful Lunch, that's of course on Joy FM. And then when you come to Prime TV, Yatu Vibes on Fridays. And then of course, behind the scenes on Prime Television, Zambia Daybreak is of course our director behind the scenes. And I'm waiting, PMC, for the day you're going to come clad like this at work. That would be the day I would be very, very excited. I had to throw a jab or two. And of course, one of the individuals that has made us meet celebrities almost on a regular basis, because the Yomaps and all those guys, they tend to flock into our studios. And these are the advantages that we get, of course, working in the media space, because we get to interact with individuals from various circles as well. So PMC, we salute you. And I'm sure that my colleagues share the same sentiments.
Absolutely, absolutely. If there's any number that you're looking for the people in the entertainment industry, he is the plug in today's wordings. That is the word we will use. He is the plug. But yeah, beyond that, he has the heart of God. I'm not trying to do to Chawa, for John Mark. He's a person that, we spend most of the time with here. And really, I'm getting to know him on a personal level as a workmate and as a friend as well. And I've seen how he's really just sold out for what he does. And he has the heart for people as well.
Very, very true. And PMC, I'm still waiting for another episode. I think he had one very, very interesting podcast which went viral because of the back and forth in your face, as it was called.
He's also known for that.
Very, very true. So
when it comes to interviews.
Very, very true. So happy birthday, PMC, and we do celebrate with you. We thought that we have that before we just get into the papers, Paul.
Indeed. One of, I was telling him yesterday as he was celebrating his birthday, look, your sense of humility baffles me. I have, this year is my 10th year in the media, and there's a documentary we're working on just to profile a few people that have played a role in my little life, and
I hope I'm one of them.
If you are going amongst the many people I've met in my 10 years in the sector, if you're going to talk about humble people, and I mean humble to the core, he forms part of the list. One that carries a title that he doesn't put on his shoulder. He is station manager for Joy FM. There are people at Joy FM who may even seem to be bosses than him. Not to say anything bad, but look, that's a posture that he carries, as if he is not a boss. And
I
yet,
I actually forget that title, not to cut you off.
But there are people that are not even managers at Joy FM, but you might think they are managers. That's the kind of heart that he has. Very teachable, correctable. Those are traits you don't find so much in the media, because the creative industry is filled with people with a lot of thoughts and creativity. So when you are correcting them, it's like you are downplaying what they bring on the table.
And about 2 years ago, I remember that he was amongst the most influential 100 men in Zambia. So for me, even just that particular stat shocked me as well.
Exactly. So PMC, please continue on that. Very focused, young man that knows what he's doing, but also very teachable, very correctable, very someone that you can tell, you can correct, and you listen. And there are certain people that you correct them, you've become an enemy for correcting them.
But if you are headed somewhere in this life, you should definitely be able to welcome correction, even
Indeed.
rebuke.
Indeed.
But how many of us take that?
Yeah. I've been here over a year. I've never seen or heard him quarrel with any person. I've never heard him, not even just hearing. No, quarreling or exchanging words with an individual. Never. Oh, they're not born like that anymore.
Let me show you how it's done, even from the office space.
They don't breed them like that anymore. You know, you find that you've argued with what Department 1, Department 2, Department 3. You even know that But PMC, I thought it's important to highlight that aspect about you. Please keep it up. Happy birthday. You don't look 31, by the way. You know, your level of wisdom surpasses actually your age. So happy birthday to Philemon Chisanga. You know, someone might not know PMC.
Absolutely.
Yeah. M Nishan Mulenga.
Should be Muling.
Nanga-
You let us know.
Oh, please, Philemon, right?
Yes, Philemon Chisanga. At least I know it's Philemon Chisanga.
What about M?
The M. Mwansa. Sorry.
Mulinga.
So yes, Mr. Mwansa. How would I
How do we
forget?
forget that?
So Philemon Mwansa
you know,
Chisanga.
even before we move on, I know that if he was here, I would have mentioned it. He actually recently lost someone who considered his sister, who was always with him, moving back and forth, and even afterwards. I'm glad that he did not allow that to phase him in terms of his endeavors and agendas as well. So I know that it's been a very, very tricky time for him, but we also appreciate the fact that he's soldiered on.
Indeed. Very strong young man. Keep it up, sir. Father now.
He also advises me sometimes when
keep
it
it
comes to my dealings with man.
Let's get to the papers. We have